Hello everybody and welcome to a quick look around the exterior of this little fishing boat. So as you can see, we have an open cockpit at the stern. We'll show you that again in a moment. And we have a nice tall shelter here, so great for not having to crouch down at sea, etc. Lots of room inside, doesn't feel cramped, and you've got lovely big windows in there for watch keeping at sea, rule 5 of the coral regs and all that. So if we just swing around the bow, I'll just come around to the port side, sorry, the starboard side, and look down at the foredeck. So there we go. We've got a nice open area. We've got a cleat there. We've got a fair lead there, etc., etc. So good for anchoring, we think. Looks good and strong. Here's a close-up of the windows. Now, I would assess that this has been added to the boat at a later date. I think it's been manufactured and then glassed on. You can see we've got a handhold at the front, which is really good if you're working on the deck here, something to hold on to, and also a handhold running along the aft of the cabin as well. And we can see on the roof we've got forward-facing LED lights. We've got a solar charger there, we've got horns, we've got nav lights, steaming light, and also more rod holders. So she is quite well equipped, I think. And then looking on the starboard side, I think this may be our starboard light as well, assuming there's one on the port, but to be confirmed. Looking down at the deck, you can see we've got a sort of a painted finish. It may be a two-pack coat, I'm not sure, but all feels nice and strong. But obviously you can see that there's a lot of wear and tear, you know, damage through use, etc. Looking down at the water, you can see there's a little bit of weed. That should all blast off with no problem. And let's just stand up again and move our way towards the cockpit. We'll talk a little bit about that, although it is mentioned in the other video. Nice wide cockpit, great access to the engine. This just hinges up so we can get into there at all times. And although it is a very heavy box, so we'd have to be careful opening that at sea, but the engineers will thank you for really good access there. On the back of the cabin, you can see we've got a nice companionway door, which opens to allow really good and easy access through. Big window at the back too as well, so that's letting us look out astern and also into the cockpit from the cabin. Nice handhold here, so lots of handholds around the boat, one port and one starboard here and here as well. We've got rod holders, we've got plenty of room to run about and do our fishing. And if we just come down to the stern, you can see a couple more rod holders on the stern and an auxiliary engine sitting on the transom there. So all in all, very useful utility type fishing boat, I think. You can see areas of continual improvement, areas of improvement that haven't been finished yet, and also obviously the evidence of past work, etc. But she could be a really useful fishing boat. So could she be the one for you? So this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, just looking at this fishing boat's exterior and cockpit. If you'd like any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for lots more pictures and videos. Thanks for watching.